A bill to keep the Alamo Cenotaph in place could stall needed repairs. A new report shows immigrants contributed billions to San Antonio's economy. And Trinity University students want Chick-fil-A gone. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Thursday, May 9th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. A hotly debated bill that would block the planned relocation of the Alamo Cenotaph would also prevent badly needed repairs to the 6-story monument. Those who strongly support moving the structure and those who don't want it moved an inch are now expecting a showdown over the bill that passed the Senate on Tuesday. The General Land Office oversees the shrine and says the bill would leave the state powerless to restore the deteriorating cenotaph, noting that the legislation would prevent any repairs or alterations to the monument. San Antonio City Councilman Roberto Trevino, who serves on a committee guiding the public-private Alamo project, says it would be tragic if the legislation wins final approval. Over the years, rain has made its way inside the cenotaph's frame of steel, brick, and concrete, corroding aluminum anchor rods and possibly the structural steel, stressing the marble exterior. As a result, engineers have determined that the cenotaph is in danger of cracking and losing its carved panels. A San Antonio Express News analysis of precinct-by-precinct returns from Saturday's municipal election shows while challenger Greg Brockhouse carried the suburban north side, Mayor Ron Nirenberg swept San Antonio's urban core and performed better than expected on the east side to build a narrow lead in the mayoral election. Seeking a second term, Nirenberg won the first round of voting by 3.11 percentage points, but couldn't secure the majority required to avoid a runoff. Despite coming in second in total votes, Brockhouse's edge on the north side could bode well for his chances in the June 8th mayoral runoff, as voters in that area traditionally turn out at higher rates. Nirenberg's campaign will likely continue to raise questions about Brockhouse's fitness for office, citing domestic violence accusations against the councilman and his work history with the police and fire unions, which have feuded with the city for years. The mayor has also pitched what he feels is a more comprehensive vision for San Antonio's future, including far-reaching plans he initiated to tackle mass transit, climate change, and affordable housing. In hopes of maintaining momentum, meanwhile, Brockhouse intends to stick to the same core message he used in the first phase of the campaign, promising a back-to-basics government focused on property tax relief, transparency, and public safety, while also lambasting Nirenberg's leadership at City Hall. As he did in the first round, Brockhouse will also benefit from the backing of the police and firefighters unions, which knocked on voters' doors and ran advertisements to boost his candidacy. Find more precinct-by-precinct return data and analysis on Saturday's election at expressnews.com. A new study shows immigrants are contributing billions of dollars a year to the San Antonio economy, pouring hundreds of millions into Social Security and Medicare, and are disproportionately filling science, technology, and engineering jobs. While they only make up 13.5% of the city's population, about 30% of San Antonio's business owners are immigrants, and about a fourth of the foreign-born population works in construction. In 2017, immigrant households earned $4.6 billion, spent over $360 million on state and local taxes, and over $670 million on federal taxes. Undocumented immigrants made up more than 31% of the total immigrant population, for a total of more than 63,000 undocumented immigrants. Those undocumented individuals in San Antonio earned $1.1 billion, spent more than $100 million on federal, state, and local taxes, and had more than $970 million in disposable income in 2017. Based on 2017 data, the report was produced through a collaboration between the city, the Chamber of Commerce, and the New American Economy, a bipartisan organization launched by philanthropist Michael Bloomberg and media mogul Robert Murdoch. Immigrants in the study were defined as anyone foreign-born and included both naturalized citizens and undocumented immigrants. The study counted more than 200,000 immigrants in the city in 2017. Mexico was the top country of origin, making up nearly 65% of the foreign-born population. India came in second at 4.4%, and the Philippines was third. The next step is a series of open forums, ending in recommendations to city, county, and school district leaders on how they can elevate and increase the immigrant population. And Trinity University students are calling on the administration to stop serving Chick-fil-A meals in its on-campus food court. In a resolution passed unanimously, the Student Government Association wrote last week that Trinity's values of diversity and inclusion and Chick-fil-A's values regarding the LGBT+ community are mutually exclusive. Chick-fil-A does not have a restaurant on campus, but its food is available on a rotating basis, typically once every 2 weeks, along with other restaurant chains at the Commons Food Court. Chick-fil-A was added to the food court rotation less than a year ago by Aramark, which has a 5-year contract as the university's food service vendor. The resolution came on May 1st, following a campus-wide debate that echoed the City Council's previous vote to remove the company from an airport concessions contract. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Thursday, May 9th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.